Okay, we can wait for that.
Yeah, obviously I can't wait as well. Let's talk about the drivers themselves. I mean, like, when it comes to motorsports, I mean, do we have any like drivers out there that you'd say are top-notch when it comes to motorsports?
Yeah, we do. You see, when you talk about drivers, a lot of Nigerians are drivers. You are a driver. Do you drive a car? Do you drive a car? Yeah. I can train you within 2 weeks to be a race driver. It's important. I mean, it's possible.
The curve and maneuver and other.
The one you do in your Lagos road is not more than the cars or whatever.
Yeah, there's a bit difference.
It's all good acceleration. See, you use your brakes, your brakes, your hand brakes, your whatever, and your accelerator, and your steering, and see, it's technical. Yes, but you can learn it. You can get it in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks?
Yes.
Okay, I think I need to get trained for that exhibition.
Definitely. It's important.
It's possible, right?
Yeah, it is possible.
That's a great one. After that, you talked about four major exhibitions you're looking forward to, right? How many exhibitions are we looking forward to?
No, we
have one in June.
We're
have one in December.
Now, the one that I can vouch for, I'm talking about the December one, which is very important. Then we're talking about the June one, which is very important because these we'll be planning it for a very long time. And we know that we are on ground, and anytime we can take off. And about the officials, we have a lot of officials that we have trained, that FIA trained in the year 2013 and 2014.
Okay.
And we have about 200 officials, 200 officials in different fields. No, I mean,
from
when you
safety,
have
safety,
engineering, marshals, I mean, we're talking about crowd control. There's so many things involved.
Okay. So let's before we let you go, Abdurrahim.
Yes,
the
sir.
circuits. I mean, how feasible is it to have a circuit in Nigeria? I mean, I'm talking whether it's a dedicated one or street circuit. How possible is
Let
this?
me tell you. Let me show you a little story. Years ago, there are some stockers, they used to smuggle drinks from Canada to America. They do smuggle goods in the night. During the day, they use it as a streetcar and they race with it. That is how motorsport really started in America. Now, it's possible in Lagos, but let me tell you one thing. There's one thing coming up along this axis, Lagos-Ibadan Express Road. A racetrack is on ground right now. That's what we're working on.
Wait, is this the Lagos-Ibadan Express?
I am telling you.
Or there's not the main one?
No, on the main road, but along the axis.
Okay, yeah.
Along the
Those
axis.
bush parts usually.
No, bush party. You'll be able to see it because what I believe in is having a circuit, about 3 kilometer circuit, whereby you will be able to sit there comfortably with you and your family and watch the race happening.
And how many laps can? I'm looking at like.
It depends. We make it 50, 100. It doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
Once the engine is running, it's happening. So it's happening along Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, and there are other circuits coming up in Nigeria as well, and we have one in Benin now. That they are doing on the dirt and things like that. That is how it starts. Once you start developing that, then you can talk about Formula One. Formula One is a big one, but I cannot tell you that it's going to happen in 2 years that you have a racetrack for Formula One, but we have areas where we can use for Formula One racing. We have a lot of airports in the country. All you need to do, dedicate an airport or an airfield for a Formula One track.
Because we're going to come to that. I mean, since you said the cars will be assembled in Nigeria, so it's going to be easy. Because sometimes we're now hosting like a major one, a bigger one, I mean the GP 2 or 3 or whatever, then you actually need the airport to be kind of close to the racetrack. Because bringing in people coming in for the competition and all that, they obviously want to bring in their cars and everything.
That's right. Okay, let's use Lagos as a guinea pig. Now we have Ibadan Airport. All the people coming to see Formula One in Nigeria, they could drop, disembark at Lagos Airport, travel by road to Ibadan Airport, closed for that period, maybe for 1 week, modified it to become a race circuit. It's possible. So that's all we need to do. And you have your Formula One track. You could have E-track as well. So nothing is impossible when you're talking about motorsport. It's just we're always thinking, where are the infrastructures?
Yeah, that's usually what we look at.
Look, you make use, what you have is what you have to make use of. You don't need to go extra mile.
Okay.
To please other people, just to get things done. But you make use of what you have, because what you want.
Okay, so for the Lagos 4x4 rally,
Yeah.
I mean, the drivers that we're expecting to feature at this event, where they're coming from? Are they Nigerians, or are they going to be coming from outside of the country?
In the past few years, we had some from Zimbabwe, South Africa, and so on and so forth. But this year, we're going to have them as well. But we want to develop a lot of Nigerians, because I believe in one thing: develop your own people first. Once you empower them, then they could want some dollars for you or euro for you.
Yeah.
By the time you spend them abroad.
Big revenue, no doubt.
Big revenue.
Yes, I mean, let's just throw it in.
Yeah, the F1
pre-season testing is on the way.
Barcelona.
Day one was about Lewis Hamilton and
Kimi.
Mercedes. Day two, Kimi Raikkonen. I mean, what's going to happen this season? Well, I mean, do you expect a serious challenge from the likes of Ferrari and Red Bull?
Let me tell you one thing. I don't want to be asked. Right. But I'm with Mercedes.
Okay.
Right?
I know.
Okay.
I'm with Mercedes.
Okay.
Because I can see Mercedes in my country. I can see it on the road. I can say, why wouldn't you support something that you can see, you can actually see, and not something you cannot see? Okay, we've seen a lot of Ferraris. They are going fine.
There as well.
They're out there. They can't really afford it, but I can afford Mercedes.
Okay.
So that is all. I'm not being biased, but I'm just telling you the reality of things.
Where are we going this season? I mean, you think it's Mercedes all the way?
So.
It's Mercedes all the way.
Oh,
it's very difficult to beat the champion.
Okay.
Very difficult.
Okay, you know what? Thank you so much for coming on the program, because we can just go on and on and on and on. I keep up with this, and hopefully in June we get to have the 4x4 that you talked about.
Oh yes, you'll be first. Don't worry. I'll give you a free ticket.
Okay.
And a free ride.
A free ride also.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll join the F1 this soon. Well, we'll go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll get to listen to some of the drivers who took part in the Barcelona pre-season testing on D2.